Is the Stella here? Stella, you gonna help me with this? We have to wait for Stella. So Stella maybe is busy doing something. She's getting busier lately. Here's a good word. Kitty, do you know this one for vocabulary building, right?
Who's
Which one?
chatting?
Where's my chat? Here it is. Exasperated.
Nope, I've never heard of that word.
Exasperated means like you have all these things going on and you sound a
Oh,
little
wait a minute. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like I just do that for tired.
yeah. So exasperated, you're just like the stress is too much. So I want to see if Stella is exasperated today because some things set her off. So I want to find out how she's doing. We'll find out in just a moment, I think. All right, Danielle, where are you? Thanks for joining us. Hey, who's spamming? I'm going to check that name. I'm going to Liam. No spamming, please, or I'll close the chat down.
This
We
man.
had bad
If you,
spammers
I swear to
last
God, if you chat, I'm gonna skin your family, Liam.
Liam, here's an expression for you. Ready, Kitty and Danielle? You live in Canada, so you say, "Liam, you're a trip." It means some of your behavior is really funny. Some of it's crazy, but some of it's kind of funny. All right, Liam, you're a trip. All right, Ciao and Ken. Hey, is Ken there? I seldom hear Ken when he first joined. So Ken, are you there? Ken, I have to say hello to you. You come in so quietly sometimes that I don't get a chance to talk to you. Is the Ken here? Ken, Ken, what's going on, man? Ken, Ken, where are you? All right. Min, Min who has the Flashbang MP3. Hey, Min, how are you?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
Um, Yesterday I just have a literature exam,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm worried I might miss some paragraph.
I'm laughing at Kitty comment there. So,
Oh, please.
Min, were you in my writing class last night? Is that the same Min?
No,
Oh, okay, I have five
I don't
different
remember
Min
anything.
because there's a Min. Oh, that's no, his name is Ben. I'm sorry, his name is Ben. All right. And then we have Misa Duolingo. Hey, Lisa, sorry I didn't call on you so much. It got a little bit crazy. There were so many discussions going on. How is Misa Duolingo doing?
What?
Misa, are you here?
Yes.
How are you today?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. That's kind of funny. Hey, you guys, let me check out. I want to look for these debate responses. I just want to quickly take a look at Daniela's because I enjoy the way Daniela does her responses. They're pretty cool, actually, you guys. So if I can get it. Uh, hey, this is acting all
Hello,
crazy.
teacher.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good, good. Let me see what I got here, you guys. I'm trying to find Daniela's debate response. I should have it clearly marked Daniela. I always say Danielle, but it's just Danielle. Elvin, Chow, Kitty, Liam, Edison. Edison is absent today. Linya, and where is Chow? You're the pickleball Chow, which is kind of funny. Chow, do you really play
What's a
pickleball?
pickleball?
This pickleball is like a really fast tennis, but it's kind of wicked.
I
It's
don't
kind of,
like it very much.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
used
me
to
too.
fall.
Me too.
yeah.
Me too. Because there a song named Pickleball and it's really horrible and everyone children
My friend, my old
my
classmates sang that song. My old
song.
classmates sang that song like over and over and over and over and over again. I
What,
hated it.
there's
I
a
hated it
song
so
about
much.
pickleball?
Yeah.
Really? Is it like a funny song or a weird song or what?
What would you call funny?
Well, I mean, pickleball, that's kind of a weird topic to make a song about, right? Like, do they mean it? Are they serious about it? Hey, what happened? Are you guys there? Oh, no. Did I get knocked out of Zoom, you guys?
I don't know.
No, I'm in
We
there. I
still
can hear
see
your
you
voices.
though.
No, just I have too many screens up and it can get a little bit confusing, you guys. There we go. Okay. My screen got pushed all the way to the side, I thought. So what is this song about pickleball, Kitty? Is it fun? What is it?
I do not know. I
It's
I don't know.
boring.
It's a boring song. Okay,
I
it's like
think
a
it's just
slow
a
song.
normal song, but people just making joke about it so much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
literally everyone hate it.
Now, did pickleball become popular in Vietnam?
Maybe.
Are more high schools playing it?
I think it's just getting famous recently.
My whole class plays it. My whole class knows about it.
Yeah, see, because it's really fast and you don't need a big tennis court. It's smaller than a tennis court. So you can get more pickleball courts into a smaller space, you guys. And it moves really fast. I think it might be kind of dangerous for kids. Do you guys wear goggles when you play? Because that pickleball moves fast. Chow, do you use goggles if you play pickleball?
Wow, one time
I didn't
my
play
my neighbor
pickleball.
played
Yes,
Wait, I
I
have two kids
just
talking.
talk about it.
Chow, you mentioned
And
pickleball
then-
in your thing.
and
Didn't
then
tell
it
you
like
story.
hit his mouth and then break his teeth.
See, that's why I'm thinking it's a little dangerous there, mister.
It hit the mouth.
It hit his mouth and broke his teeth. Hey, you know what I found? Min, you did a nice job on this homework. Min, would you like to read your homework?
Oh yeah, sure, teacher.
Hey, here we go. Here's Min. This is a really nice response. Go ahead, Min. Oh my God.
Debate topic: scary stories are told in school by older students, maybe even teachers on occasion. The stories are possibly to frighten or scare students into not engaging in or doing bad things. The stories talk of ghosts or other such fantastic things to really frighten kids into behaving well. Do you agree or disagree that this is an effective way to get better behavior? Our team agrees with the statement that senior students or staffs in the school might tell students about scary stories to prohibit them from doing activities that violated the school's laws or simply just to scare them. These are my opinions about the topic. Firstly, senior students will tell other students, either new or currently studying, about scary stories to mostly troll them and rarely scare students into not engage in doing bad things. Secondly, I rarely see teachers actually tell students scary stories, but they might give students an impression, and they can effectively prevent students from doing illegal things in school. Speaking of my past experience, when I was a lot smaller, at that time the only English I can remember is the numbers from 1 to 10. If I don't behave well, my parents will tell me a short story about Mr. K. I don't know what's the equivalent of him in US cultures or other. He's an old man for some reason. He will kidnap children who don't behave well and don't do what the parents told. I don't quite remember what it actually make me behave well, but it did leave a strong impression to me. I don't understand why I was the only one who wasn't scared of them, and the other kids would get told that story if they didn't behave well. So my conclusion is they rarely are effective as a deterrent, but if teachers can supervise students, I think they might be a little effective. This is the only topic I do have much experience about them due to its rarity.
Yeah, Mr. K, is that used in a lot of schools or just your school, Min? That was kind of interesting. Do you
So
guys know
I
that?
I mean in my hometown, yes, every kid has been told that story.
Let's ask Tom.
At
Hey,
least one.
Tom. Tom, do you know this Mr. K story about a mean old man? Mr. K. Does anyone know that? Mr. K, this mean old
Yeah,
man.
I know him.
Oh, Chow, you know
I
that
don't
story?
know.
Chow,
Um,
what's your hometown?
many parents give their children the example like Mr. Kẻ, we call him Mr. Kẻ will kidnap the naughty child.
Yeah.
Some family in the north call him Mr. The man with 3 bags or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna try
I
to
know
get.
that. I know that. I know that. My
Yeah,
mom
you
told
know
me
that.
that before. My
Yeah.
mom told me that before. That's clearly a lie.
And did you clearly a lie? Did you learn to behave?
My mom only tells me about it. My mom don't scare me about it. My mom says that it is not real in the first.
Hey, you know what? I'm trying to find Mr. K, you guys, and all I got is this guy. This doesn't look scary. Who's this? It says Mr. K.
He
Yeah,
looks
Mr.
scary
No.
to me. Like,
Negative scary. Negative
no, he
scary.
looks scary. He looks scary to me. Imagine seeing that in the middle of the night while you're trying to sleep.
Oh yeah, that will be scary. That will.
And find a Mr. Look at this guy. Looks like a nice guy. What they say, Mr. K? Nice alligator French Lacoste T-shirt. I used to wear those in middle school. And how about this guy, Mr. K? Oh, it looks like a science teacher. Here's Mr. K, the farmer. What's going on, you guys? This Mr. K guy doesn't look too scary to me. I don't see us. Look at this guy. He's a
Vietnamese.
politician. This guy looks
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. Look at here's the K.
Vietnamese. Call him.
At any rate, what I told Min was
Something scary.
there's this guy in Chicago, and the black kids in Chicago call him Candyman. So they made a whole movie about Candyman. And so it's
If you
scary.
scream Candyman 3 times in the mirror, he'll
Yeah.
appear and he'll kill you.
Yeah, Kitty, you know that story?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at this. It's horrible. Look at that. He's got a candy cane, right? So here it is. Say it 3 times in the mirror. Candyman. Oh my gosh, you guys. So they made a movie out of this. It was so famous, right? So yeah, Candyman. And someone made a song about Candyman. So I think he's a lot like Mr. K. This is what he looks like when he gets really evil. He comes at you. He's all made of candy, Halloween candy. But this is in Chicago. This is mostly a story about black kids. So you know, it's different. Different groups of people tell different stories. Like in Vietnam, you have Mr. K. All right. Anyway, Min, nice work. Thank you for telling me all about Mr. K. I tried to find Danielle's thing here, but I'm having a hard time. Danielle, let me go back to our class's homework and see if I can find the Danielle response, because you wrote a nice one. Very precise response, Danielle. And Lin Ya also. And Kitty, great as usual. Edison's not here today. Nice little response by Edison. Chow Pickleball, very nice. Kwan, nice.
I also did.
What
the
about
homework.
me?
I also
I
did
don't
the
know.
teacher. I also did the homework, but the problem is it was so lagging. I hardly entered.
Okay, that's fine, Tom. It's our last class, so you need not worry. Hey, Danielle, can you do that great speaking voice that you're developing? You're living.
I just remember this is the last class we're gonna learn together.
Yes, we'll miss you so much. Listen, Kitty is there in British Columbia. So is Danielle. You guys are developing nice Western Canadian Pacific Northwest accents. So it's coming across really nicely in your debate responses. You're able to speak fast and with good punctuation. So let's give this one to Danielle. Would you like to read it, Danielle?
Yeah, sure.
And then if you would like, can you just read the blue? Because we already know what the question is.
Wait,
and
do
can
we
say
have?
whatever.
Okay.
Wait, do we have another debate class?
Well, yeah, we'll start it just as soon as you want. You just have to tell your mom when you want to start it, and Ms. Duke will try to start it, Mr. Liam. All right, here's Danielle. Please read.
I still
Okay, we gotta move on, Liam. We gotta move on. I'm gonna okay, go ahead, Danielle.
Okay. For my opinion, I disagree. Because when older student or teacher talk about those scary about stuff like examples saying that you need to keep your desk clean or else the ghost will come to you and murder you, even though it's not true at all. It's just made people get scared and afraid of things. Also, if the older student or teacher want other people to follow and do stuff or maybe do whatever, they could say in other ways like, can you please keep your desk clean, or if you don't want to lose your stuff you should keep your desk clean, like that. No one will get scared or afraid. Besides that, there are other things that I disagree with. Because if you scare people with stuff like this, what if it's actually happened? There are a lot of crazy, bad, and weird stuff that I can't even believe is real. Also, not only ghosts and scary stuff happen, there are other things like homeless people went inside the school or break the school window, steal expensive stuff like iPad or laptop, etc. This homeless stuff already happened to my school before. This happened like 5 months ago. So at the morning when I went to school, I saw the lunch windows and the school doors are broken. No wonder why, who, and what happened to the windows and door. Our principal called a glass repair man to fix it. But there's still something happened. After that, weeks later, our school wall outside got painted with spray paint and chalk, with bad swear word all over the wall. The staff and teacher have to use white and brown to paint on the word. At the end, the principal told my teacher that homeless people do it. The homeless doesn't have to go to in jail or anything because we still don't know exactly who it was. So yeah. Anyways, I hope older people, student and teacher can teach other people, student by saying in a polite way. Because saying in those way will just make the student people get scared, afraid, and bad imagination. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, now this is really interesting, Danielle. You said there are homeless people doing bad things to your school. I wonder why people target schools. This could be a whole different debate topic by itself. The violence in high schools in America has gotten bad. So why? Why do they target schools? That could be a whole different debate topic, right? Okay, so Danielle, thanks for it. You wrote it in your own language, which is called a conversant style for response. It's pretty cool. All right. So we had Danielle and we had Min, good responses. Now listen, since it's our last class, I wanted to focus on something that's kind of important, and it's called the debate negation. So I ran this, to tell you the truth. I wanted to see what ChatGPT can do for a debate negation, to say we don't agree with you in the politest ways. So I threw 3 questions that always come up in the debates in Vietnam. Are, should school lunches be more nutritious, more vegetables and fruit? Because some kids say that it's kind of junky food. Others say they really like the junky food, pizza, pasta, this kind of thing, hamburgers. The scary stories, I did to see what they said, also very similar to your responses, but interesting. We'll get back to that in just a second. Finally, students should be required to do some labor to keep the neighborhood around their schools clean. I chose this because Danielle said they had a problem with homeless people causing damage to the school. But what also around your high school? In Japan, you see the kids actually go out in the sidewalk. They do this in Taipei also, and they clean up the whole neighborhood, not just the high school, because they want a good image for their high school, but it's hard work. So let's see, Tom, you're there, you have your microphone up. Tom, would you like to read the negation, meaning we disagree, for school lunches more nutritious? Go ahead.
While the goal of improving school lunches sounds beneficial, prioritizing nutrition over the other factors may have unintended negative consequences. First, opposing stricter nutritional guidelines could increase food waste. As students may refuse to eat unfamiliar or less appealing healthy options. Second, healthier meals often come with a higher cost, which could strain school budgets, leading to cuts in other important areas like extracurricular activities or educational programs. Lastly, students should have the freedom to choose their meals rather than being forced into a one-size-fits-all diet that may not accommodate personal preferences or cultural traditions.
Nice. Good reading, Tom. Now, this has a lot in it. What impressed me most about this is, as I was reading this response from AI, I thought, you know what? And I'll give this to Kitty and Stella, Danielle. Others have been in debates. Ketchup's mom says she's been in debates. Let me run this by Kitty and Stella, you guys. Do you see this one, this language here, prioritizing nutrition over other factors may
Yes.
have unintended?
Short answer, yes. Long answer, usually. But
Usually.
sometimes new debaters won't
Yep.
do that.
Same wording. You could take out nutrition here, right? Like, let's say separating girls from boys. Right. Okay, so if you look at that, then we'll just do this only. So Kitty, do you see that right there? If we just take out nutrition, we put in separating girls from boys in PE classes. It's the same language used again and again in debate. So my advice to you guys, please save today's debate notes, because like you just said, Kitty, I've seen it in other contexts or something. So Tom, do you see what we did there? Prioritizing separating girls from boys in PE classes over other factors may have unintended negative consequences. And the big factor right there is may have unintended negative consequences. This phrase I'm going to put in bold black letters because it's used again and again and again and again, right? And I'm going to take out that, put nutrition back in though, because we're talking about nutrition. Okay. What else did I find interesting about this AI?
Nothing.
Nothing. Who said nothing? Okay, this is pretty.
Just me.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here it is. Stella, Kitty, all the rest. Do you know this one? This one is being used a lot recently in critique. If your criticism is too basic, you can counter by saying, no, one size fits all. It comes from meaning like pajamas for baby children, one size fits all. It means that's good for everybody. And you can push back against that, say, no, one size does not fit all. There are different examples in different situations, right? So that one, Kitty, did you come across one size fits all?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, see, my friend Peter, he's a year younger than me. He's 57 years old. He finished high school, but he was a lazy student. He never went to college. And he's one of these people who believes in any crazy conspiracy that are just such nonsense stuff, that he loves one size fits all analysis. He reads one book by one author and he accepts it 100% without reading it critically. All of his stuff is one size fits all, and it's really annoying because you can't convince him that one person wrote that one book, but then there are 5 other books that you can do a web search for and say, no, that analysis is way too easy, right? So there are many examples of that. So you guys, there's another key word, one size fits all. Let's underline that too. That's a great debate word, and may have unintended. This is all the time in debate. You hear this all the time. Okay. Hey, Stella, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stella, how's your voice today?
I don't know.
Is it good?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, maybe. Can you read this one then?
Sure. Scary stories told by teachers and senior class members are a good way to instill fear and keep student good behavior good. Negation using fear as a method of controlling students' behavior is unethical and counterproductive. Fear-based discipline can create a toxic learning environment, making students feel unsafe or anxious rather than motivated to behave well. Additionally, instilling fear does not teach responsibility and only enforces compliance out of intimidate rather than fostering genuine respect for rules. Finally, students may become desensitized over time, reducing the effectiveness of this approach and potentially encouraging rebellious behavior in response to perceived unfairness. Positive reinforcement and open communication are far more effective in maintaining this kind.
Yeah, discipline. That's what, Kitty, you ended your second paragraph was on positive reinforcement. And Kitty's debate response is important, you guys, because in debate, you don't want to make it all negative, negative, negative. You have to offer a way forward or a solution to the problem that could work. Remember, make sure it's not a one size fits all solution, but the expression is a good enough solution. And make sure in your debate, you say, this is a temporary solution, but our team feels it could work, you know. So for positive reinforcement, that's good. As you were reading this, Stella, there it is. It's beautiful. All right. For those people who have debated before, catch up. Hey, Chow, have you done debate before?
I done the homework.
You know, in a debate contest or tournament. It's okay. Think about it. Hey, Tom, have you done debate before? Because you seem to know the hand gestures and the facial expressions.
I actually did debate a long time ago, actually. But,
The reason I'm asking Tom, do you know this phrase? Unethical and counterproductive. Have you heard that before? I want to ask some new students. So, all right. So I'm going to go to Stella, to Kitty, to Danielle. Have you heard that unethical, counterproductive as part of debate language?
No, never.
Never. How about Kitty?
Yeah. Actually, yes, I have.
I
Like,
only
the
heard a
unethical
few
one,
times.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to underline that. You guys, that's really, you could use that in almost any situation, like being cruel to animals, you know, all kinds of stuff.
I heard it, yeah.
Stella, you heard it?
Yeah, I heard it from others, and like I have another tutor, and like he sometimes use that word too.
Yeah, it's really important. How about this one? It only enforces compliance out of intimidation. That one's really good for any kind of rule that isn't fair. You say it enforces compliance out of intimidation, and it's not good for students' learning environment, we could say, right? And then, Kitty, I like that positive reinforcement you cited in the Harvard study. This I'm going to underline too, because this would be a really good standard. Positive reinforcement for any kind of thing, like getting kids not to throw garbage on the ground near the school, open communication. You could use this for students who are great students, positive reinforcement, open communication. I almost wonder, though, if you could use this for students who get caught cheating, though. Kitty, do you think you could use positive reinforcement for students who get caught cheating? Like, you're supposed to get an award or reward for that, you know?
No.
Like the teacher's supposed to say, you know, as far as cheaters go, you're probably one of the best cheaters who's ever come through this.
Stop. No. I can't imagine that.
Exactly, right. Open communication for a student who cheats. Maybe you could say, like, are you having family problems? Are your mom and dad making you work on weekends when you should be studying? That's why you're cheating. Possibly, you guys. Possibly. All right. Hey, Min, are you there?
Okay, I'm here.
Hey, Min, would you like to read the number 3 response here?
Okay, teacher. Number 3, students should be required to do some labor to keep the neighborhood or their schools clean. Negation. While community service is valuable, forcing students to perform labor in their neighborhoods raises serious ethical and logistical concerns. First, requiring unpaid labor from students could be seen as exploitation, especially if it takes away from their academic or extracurricular commitments. Second, students already have busy schedules, balancing homework, family responsibilities, and part-time jobs, making this an unfair burden. Lastly, responsibility for community cleanliness should fall on local governments and sanitation workers, not students who are there to learn. Instead of mandating labor, schools could encourage voluntary service through incentives and community projects.
Nice reading, Min. I'm trying to look in here. Yeah, this is good. Raises serious ethical and logistical concerns. For example, if we were debating, should science researchers use animals in their research? I don't know if we covered that one. You could say it raises serious ethical and logical concerns about causing cruelty to animals by doing tests on rabbits' eyes for medicines, you know, that sort of thing. This would be a good one here, making this an unfair burden. This could be any kind of burden, like a tax burden or an extra money for school burden. So this also I like a lot as a standard debate word. Let me make that in bold also. So remember, save these phrases for your debates. Oh, this one should fall on local governments. Yeah, the responsibility should fall. I'm going to put this here as a star because this you're going to hear again in a debate. The responsibility should fall on local governments, the government, or opposite on citizens, right? You guys love to do this, dot, 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 but we don't do that. We say etc. Okay. That's what I like better because I'm trying to teach you guys don't use dot, dot, dot. It's text messaging only. Okay, wonderful. Now, do you guys know what a springboard is? Springboard. And I got a picture of a springboard because we use this in English. So here's the girl. She's on the springboard. Here are the springs, and she uses it to go boing, and she spring loads to another place. Springboard, all right? So we're going to springboard out of that discussion. Here she is on the springboard. Springboard means jump to, you guys. So it's a good word for you guys to learn, springboard to another topic. So I like number 3 because we haven't done this. So it's springboard to another topic. And let me start that out with Stella, Danielle, ciao, you guys. Should students be required to do some labor to keep the neighborhood around their schools clean? I've seen this in Taipei. I saw it in Singapore. I saw it in Japan. I saw it in Korea. So there are 4 countries I've seen this in. The kids leave the school and start cleaning up outside on the sidewalks outside, usually in city schools. So let me ask Mr. Liam, because he looks like he's bored and he wants to join the conversation. Mr. Liam. What happened? The boy who loves to talk, I can't hear him. Liam, what are you doing? Are you playing Roblox?
No, I'm not.
All
Well,
right, Liam.
why do you think I'm playing Roblox?
Oh, because you had such a big smile on your face. Mr. Liam, do you think kids should have to go outside their school and clean the school? Like around the sidewalk next to the
I
school?
think so.
You think so? Liam, do you clean your own classrooms?
Sometimes the very brutal kid sitting next to me always throw trash at my seat. So
He's trying to get you in trouble. All right.
and then the teacher just said me how to clean it up.
Okay, so you just clean up your own
That's
desk.
annoying.
That's annoying. All right, that's fine. Let me
Very.
ask Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom, we'll put that on hold and let's go to Mr. Tom. Are you there? Tom, do you have to clean up outside your school to make the whole neighborhood, the school environment look good?
No.
No. So there's no
Because they're
picking up.
janitors. They're janitors who clean up the whole school.
See, America too, janitors. Let's go to Danielle then, and also to Kitty. Do you have professional janitors who clean your schools in Canada?
No, I do not. I don't know.
Oh, okay. How about the Danielle? You're in British Columbia too.
Well, before when I was in my old school, like I was just in the same school named Granville, but like we moved into another area, so now we
Yeah.
don't have any more generator.
Oh, okay. See, the janitors in America, they were older retired people, like 60 years old and older. And they were kind of nice guys. They were kind of simple guys, not a lot of education, but they were like good grandfathers for the young primary students. They would play chess and checkers with us after school. And the school was nice to them. They didn't make them work too hard as long as the school was clean. So they were almost like these counselors, these camp counselors that we really looked up to, all of our old janitors. We liked them. But then this one janitor, students can be mean, you guys. They said, Paul, that janitor, if he sees some problems, he tells the teachers and you get in trouble. So there's the expression, he's a narc. And that's a long story of why they call narcs. So that was pretty crazy. Paul, the old janitor. How about Taeon? Hey, Taeon, how are you? That is Mr. Wes. Wes, how's it going? Wes, are you there? Wes,
Yeah.
how are you, buddy? What do you think? Cleaning up outside your school, inside your school, good idea for students, or should a professional janitor do it?
I'd say I don't know because both are pretty good ideas,
Yeah.
but probably a professional janitor because that students may not have the enough skill to do that, and their clumsiness will be more than a professional janitor.
Yeah.
Plus they also lose time to learn things and stuff like that.
Wes, that's really true. You know, the janitors sometimes use really strong chemicals to clean, and kids shouldn't be using those because they can be dangerous. Like a 1% acid cleaning solution when kids get bubble gum on the floor, really crazy chemicals for if a kid vomits. They had this like green stuff mixed with wood chippings at our school, and we hated that.
And
because-
but one time I was when I was at 9 years old, and then I was walking home with my best friend, and then like 11 like 11-year-old throw a bubble gum on my best friend's hair, and then go home. He had to cut it
right.
off.
Oh
Cut the
my
hair
God.
off.
Oh, okay. That's a great story. Hey, you guys, Stella, would you like to do a breakout room
On what?
on this topic? Should you keep your neighborhood clean at your school, and should students be the ones required to do the work? What do you think?
Or maybe.
Maybe if the students behave, right? All right. So Stella, you have the breakout room, right? So you can do this.
Wake up room.
Yeah, I think you have the breakout rooms. You can do that. Did you have it? Breakout rooms. Oh, we got it. Okay, it just came up as an option. So just one breakout room, you guys, and we'll have half the students, maybe about 7 or 8 in one room, and I'll join the other ones.
No, only a bit. Please,
Alright.
not too much.
Not too many. Okay, so maybe 4 or 5 students.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Kitty, join me in my main room, and you can like lead the discussion.
I'm gonna stay into the main room. I'm
Because
staying. I'm
Kitty,
staying. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
That's fine. You can
never
tell your
leave.
story. Okay, promise. Hey, Kitty, stay in the main room for me so you can discipline this young storytelling boy. Because Kitty, you know you have a great future in education, right? All right, so that's Kitty got kidnapped. Ken, good to move you here. Ciao, come and join me. And that leaves Lucy. We have to talk to Lucy. I haven't talked to Lucy. Min, I'll leave you there because you would work well. And Taeyeon, you would work well. Okay. So let's see. We have Tom. Hey, Tom. Hey, Mr. Liam. Let's see. Kitty got kidnapped. All right.
I think
Stella's here.
Why Kitty got kidnapped?
She
Why?
wrote on her
Why?
help. I got
I'll let you
kidnapped.
to get the Wi-Fi if she got kidnapped. There's no way she
Yes.
got the Wi-Fi.
Oh my God. All these kids ran away when I tried to put them in there. That's crazy. So that means Tom and Liam get to talk the most. And that means Stella's going to come back and she's going to be angry or something, right? She's like, how come I got all the students? Right. So you guys, what if Tom, your teacher, said you have to help clean up outside the school? Would you do that? I mean, would you like to do that or would you hate that? Oh, Tom's having a microphone problem, I think. Liam, if your teacher said you have to clean up outside the school, would you be happy to do that or would you hate that?
I will be happy to do that because it is good for the environment.
Nice, Liam. And it makes your school look good, right?
Mm.
Because then you have a clean area around the
But
school.
it really it only makes 1% out of 100% good because my class is really loud. Okay, my class is so loud that
Ah,
I can't
interesting.
even speak to my best friend.
Your class is
I don't even hear anything.
So you know what you're talking about, noise pollution, right?
Yeah, new noise pollution. Yeah, you're right.
We'll do this. Noise pollution is Liam's idea. And that's actually a pretty good idea, noise pollution. So does your teacher ask you guys?
Wait, who is Linga 2?
Lingo, yeah, that is Nancy, I think. She calls herself Misa. Misa calls herself Duolingo. Duolingo. All right. So Stella has Chow and Kitty and Duolingo and Min and Wes. That's a pretty good room, you guys. Those are good responders. And Hey, Tom, are you still with us? I can't hear Tom. Hey, Tom, are you there?
I'm still here.
Hey, Tom, do your teachers and your school principal tell you to try to at least make an effort to clean up around the school so it looks good?
Absolutely no.
No. Oh my gosh. So who does that? You said a cleaning service?
No, janitor.
Oh, a janitor. Now, does he go outside the school and start cleaning up outside as well?
Yep, he
Wow.
does.
Now, is there one janitor or are there like 2 or 3?
Actually, there are like 10.
10. Wow, that's a lot of cleaning guys.
Five will clean the inside, and the rest 5 will clean the
Are they good cleaners?
they're fine.
Yeah, they're fine. Okay. Are they older guys or younger guys, Tom?
Some of them are old, some of them are young.
Okay. And do you think it helps with your school image that you have a clean school and clean gardens and a clean street?
Yep.
Yeah, makes it good. So how many students go to your school, Tom?
Like about more than 1,500.
Oh, that's huge. That's a huge school. So that's why you have like 10 cleaning guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do they ever get angry with the students if they see them do something foolish, like throw bubble gum on the ground or something?
Way.
No
They're-
way.
They're restricted to do that.
Yeah, yeah. So you can't bring bubble gum and stuff like that. Uh-huh. Yeah, because our
Bubble
janitor.
gum. My school has so much bubble gum in it, and people have to clean it, and that the schools schools tell the teacher or that the class can't ever bring bubble gum to the
Yeah, so you just can't bring it. Now, do some kids still try to bring it, Liam?
It's illegal.
Illegal, yeah.
N-
Now, remember
My
last
teacher
summer.
says if someone does that, then she will take it home for her.
to use for her family. Do you know we had a student from Singapore? Did you guys know in Singapore you just can't have bubble gum? The government said no bubble gum.
Why?
And this they don't want people throwing it on the sidewalk. They think it looks disgusting. So if you bring gum into Singapore in the airport, they take it away and you might be charged about $100 for bringing it into Singapore. But we had a student last summer who said he snuck some bubble gum into Singapore one time. I don't know, like maybe he went to Malaysia with his family by car and he left some bubble gum in the car. So that was his big secret, but I won't say his name because, you know, they might put a fine on him or something like this, right?
I never
Alright.
went to Singapore before.
A lot of families in Vietnam are going to Singapore because it's a fun place to go for 3 to 5 days for a nice vacation. They have an unbelievable zoo. They have great restaurants, nice hotels, swimming, museums. It's a lot of fun shopping also. So a lot of Vietnamese people are going to Singapore. Tom, have you been to Singapore?
No.
No?
I had never been to Singapore once in my life. Me
Do you
too.
think I've been there, I think 5 times. The last time was more than 20 years ago. It was like 20, gosh, it was so long, you guys. It was about 27 years ago. I went there just for about 2 weeks and I could see more and more stuff like the nighttime zoo and the bird park. They have some beautiful parks and zoos in that country.
Peter,
Yes.
the reason I never visited is because I never travel away from my country.
Okay. Do you want to do that someday?
I don't know.
Where would you like to go?
I think I would want to say, or maybe not. I don't know.
Mhm. Okay. I'm going to ask all the students what they think would be the best country for a young student to go to learn new things. But, you know, in Kitty and Danielle are already in Canada, and I have other students who are in France, Germany, Russia, Japan. So they're already in those foreign countries. But I want to ask what you guys think is the best country to go to for education stuff, right? So let me ask if we can end the breakout rooms. We'll give that.
United States.
Usually Stella comes out by herself, but let's see if we can close other rooms. I hope she doesn't get angry. I wonder what they're debating. Sometimes they can get into some pretty intense debates, you guys. So I want to find out here.
Teacher,
teacher.
Hey, Stella, what's going on?
So horrible. Why are these people? They don't even remember the topic you gave, and then like
Oh,
I
Joyce,
they also
it's okay. It was just, should you keep your school clean outside and inside? And should students do the work, or should professional cleaners do the work?
That's why.
horrible.
That's
Not
why
even
going to the
100%.
breakout rooms are bad.
Do you know, interesting response, you guys. Tom said that he has up to 10 cleaners at his school because there are 1,500 students. And so we could actually use that as our final discussion for today. Do you think it's good to have like giant sized schools with that many kids? My high school had about 2,000 when I graduated 40
Oh, my
years
school
ago.
has a lot of students.
How many,
too.
Stella?
So like this is in my school, it isn't really big because my city is Yachang, like my place where I'm staying. I moved to a new place, so the old school's really big, but like
Yeah.
now right now school is really not that big because it's really old. It built it like for a few years ago, like 8 to 9 years ago. So like it was pretty much like it didn't have like the condition to like build again yet. So they
Yeah.
use the same size for like a few students only. But
Sure.
like for my school, there are like 1,500 students at my
Yeah,
school. And, like
1,500.
they were
Sounds good.
really they only have like a few like class, so each class will have a lot of students, like 45, or
Yeah.
some will have 15, or some will have 35. I don't know, but a lot actually.
Okay. So this is a really good debate topic, you guys. Let me get a thing here so I get more area to write on. Gonna go down here. Boop, new debate page. Debate. Do you think if I can type, do you think large school sizes have either a negative or positive effect on student learning? Hey, Kitty, are you there?
Is this a homework?
Well,
I'm here.
okay. So do you think it has a negative effect? or
Because
positive?
there's no next class. Then how are we gonna know that our debate so well and like not
This is
well?
true because I always check the last class homework. I promise, Liam, if you guys leave a response, I'll check it and put final comments. And then maybe you'll come back again for more debate when we start the new class. So no problem. We got it, Liam. So let's go back to Kitty. Kitty, your response. Do you think school sizes have either a negative or positive effect?
To be honest, I don't really know. It kind of like depends on what the large school size, like it kind of depends on everything, to be honest. Like a large school size with like it has two sizes. Like maybe the facilities will be much more like advanced, but also some students might get overwhelmed by the sheer size.
Nice. Yeah. I was overwhelmed at my high school had 2,000 students because the other schools I went to maybe had 350 or about 800 students. The high school I entered was 2,000 students, was just crazy. Now that same school, the population of my hometown jumped. So now I think it's 700 times 4, 2,800 students. It's just a giant school. But you know, the drawback to that, Kitty, was just as Tom said, he had 10 professional cleaners. We had about 12 professional sort of guards to watch all the places in the school. And they were called paraprofessionals. And we didn't like a lot of them. They weren't so educated. They always paraprofessionals, if I could spell that right, geez. And we call them parapros. So we'd always say, be careful of the parapros, because some kids like to smoke and stuff. And then the paraprofessionals would catch them and then call what's called the dean of students, whom everyone was afraid of. So yeah. So if your school's really big, they have to use like professional guards. Stella, in your schools in Vietnam, do they have professional guardmen, security guys?
No.
Because in the really big size schools, it's sometimes
No,
like that.
No, I only have one.
I am in a big school, but we have negative guards.
Negative cards. Okay. Liam, I'm thinking about that. It's kind of interesting. It's like mathematics. We have negative guards. You can feel their presence. It's like black matter in the universe. You know they're there. In big schools. In America, definitely, because they have those crazy people who go into schools and do bad things like shoot guns, right? So, yeah.
Actually, I prefer the medium-sized school.
Okay. Who wants to have a medium-sized school? Who said that?
Me, Chao.
Chow, hey, Chow, you want a medium-sized school? Chow, how many students in your school?
There's 1,200
Oh, so
students.
yours is kind of big too. Yeah. Do you think that's too big?
It's not really big. It's I think it's medium because yeah, I have a visit tour to the universities in Ho Chi Minh City, and I'm very tired to walking around school. It's too late.
Yeah, too large of the campus. Where did you do that, Chow? You said at a college or university campus?
There's university.
What did you visit there for? Or
I visited there to join a competition about crawling.
so you went there for like a special topic?
Yeah.
Okay, and you said it was huge, right? This is true. Okay, nice. Yeah. All right. Let me ask, hey, Wes, your school, is it big? There's no Wes there. Hey, Wes, are you there? Wes, Wes, is your school really big size or medium or small?
I'd say pretty big, as it has around like 5 floors.
How
Or
many
maximum.
students do you know?
How many students? I don't actually know because there's a lot of students. I can't count them all.
Do you think it's too big, Wes, your school?
No, it's not too big.
Okay. How many students in one class?
The average, how many students in one class is about like, for primary school, you get like around 17 to
Oh, that's a nice number.
17 to 25 max.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
On middle school, they just separate you into more classes, which is around like 6 students per class or something. I don't know
How
how.
many? Wait, how many?
Around to 6 to 10.
6 to 10. That's really small.
Yeah, that's really small. I don't know why.
That's kind of cool, actually. That works really well. Are you in the middle school program, Wes?
Yeah, I'm looking towards it.
So are you enjoying that? That's really a nice size class. You have to really do your homework though, right?
Yeah, and middle school has more homework than primary school, which is a problem.
Yeah. Are the teachers helpful in a class that small? They can really help you as best they can?
Yeah, it's easier for the teachers to help because there are less students willing for assistance.
Now, do you have a secondary, a high school connected to your school system?
Yeah, but so far I can only see like only a few classes since they just began the
You have like a
high
new
school.
school. Yeah.
for the school year.
Wes, what city is that in?
Kozai.
Yeah. Okay. And it's a private school, right?
Yeah, it is a private school.
Because with numbers that small, that sounds like private education. Huh. Yeah, so it's a luxury to have that. Very good, Wes. Thanks for that, because you give us the private school perspective. Very, very interesting. Okay, so do you see the numbers? Chow has about 1,200. Tom said 1,500. Wes said he doesn't know the primary and middle together, but 6 to 10 students in the middle school. Let me ask that to Tom. Hey, Tom, if you had 6 to 10 students in your class, would you like that number? Just like a nice small class?
No, I don't like that number.
Why not?
Because my original rule classes are actually at least 30 the most is 30 students per class.
And is that a good learning environment, or doesn't it get noisy?
It is. It is a good learning environment, but sometimes it get a bit messy.
Yeah. How about Danielle wants to add? Hey, Danielle, what would you like to say about the small class, small school?
Well, for me, small class and small school is kind of like weird a little bit because like if the school is too small, like it cannot like fit a lot of students.
Yeah. Too small. Yeah, I used to see a really small school. The kids were kind of weird. It was a church school that was near ours. And the kids were kind of weird because they only knew that church environment. They didn't get along well with other kids in the neighborhood. I always thought that was strange. They always wanted their behavior to be 100% correct. And if they saw my friends and I, they would run and tell their teachers that we were doing bad things. All we were doing is riding our bicycles past their school and looking around their playground to see what kind of playground they had. It was all very weird, you guys. Hey, Ken, are you there?
Yes.
Ken, tell me about your school. Is it a big size school, a small size school?
It is a medium sized school.
Okay. Which do you think is best? Do you think medium is okay?
Oh, yeah, I think it's okay.
Yeah. And so how many students in one class?
Some are 30, some are 40.
Wow, those are pretty big. And are they noisy classes, Ken?
I think half of them are noisy.
Yeah. Yeah, half of them are noisy. Okay. And it's difficult to get learning done in a noisy classroom, right? All
Yes.
right. Hey, Dot is here. Dot, you're in our secondary school student, right? Is Dot there? Hey, Dot. Mr. Dot, I'll turn on your mic. Hey, Dot, are you there? Oh, I can't find Dot. He has to turn on that mic. Lin Ya, are you there, Lin? Thanks for your homework, by the way, Lin. Ms. Nya.
I'm here,
Yeah.
I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
Yeah, tell me about your school. Is it medium size, large size?
I don't know, but I think it's a large size because it has a footballs a field, and it's also have a place for us to plant trees.
Wow. To climb trees or plant trees?
Plants.
Nice. And what city is that in, Lynn?
Là Hà Nội Long Biên.
Yeah. And so to plant trees, you have a lot of land?
No, now we can't. It's not enough, but maybe we in some lesson we can do some exercise at the field after behind school.
Yeah.
And it's very large, so I think my school it's in the large size.
Okay. Nice. So it sounds like your school tries to get you guys some exposure to nature, to like a natural
Yeah.
place. That's very good.
Yes.
Nature and education. That's a big theme that the British and the French and the Germans and the Americans and the Canadians, getting kids into nature. That's why they take class trips to natural places. There's another student, Lucy. I didn't get a chance to talk to you much today. Lucy, are you there?
Yes.
Lucy, tell me about your school, because you said you like artwork. Are you happy with your school?
My school is very big and
Oh,
there are a lot of trees in my school.
there are a lot of, what is it?
Tree.
Che? Teams or teachers? What? Lucy, I couldn't catch it.
A lot of flower.
Can you put it in chat? Because I can't understand.
Okay.
You can put it in chat, then I'll write. There are a lot of something, Lucy said. Let's see what we got, Lucy. Okay. Oh, flowers and trees. So also there's an emphasis on nature. Okay. Hey, Lucy, do you get to plant flowers and trees like Lin Ya does?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that's good?
That's it. I think that's very good.
Nice. All right. So you have a big school, but so does Lin Ya, but you guys get to plant flowers and trees. Sounds like a nice education to me. That's you guys, that's called exposure to nature. It's part of education.
Why?
Why? Because it builds character, is what they say. Was that Tom or Leo? Was that why? Why? Why would you want to be exposed to nature? I'm laughing because it's such a great question.
That's definitely not me. I want to stay close to nature, okay?
Wait, you do or don't?
I do.
Okay, well, fine. Then you support exposure to nature means good, healthy, getting outside, planting trees, planting flowers, cleaning up the parks or something, you guys. That's called exposure to nature, right? All right, so now Mr. Liam said, but what's our homework, teacher? I'll tell you what. You guys give me a debate topic. Put it in the homework. It's a very easy homework. If you, and I'll put it here in chat because sometimes, well, I'll put it here. Okay, so here's your homework. Very easy homework, you guys. Put the question into Zalo. It is what debate topic do you like? Can you create a debate topic for us, everybody? So you created the debate topic, and then if you take the course again, starting in, let's say, March or April, then
I would disagree with everyone. I would disagree with everyone.
That's really funny, Leah, because there's a famous meme. There's this guy with a beard and he has a table in a park and he said, I will have an argument with anyone about anything, right? And so that's pretty much the same response, Liam. All right, so do you guys understand Tom and Chow and Wes and Kitty and Stella and Danielle, Min, Ken, Dot?
Okay, so like, can I be genuine real quick? I do not care. I do not care which debate topic I get.
Yeah.
I'll just do it.
Yeah, just create one. Just create one. Just say, do you agree or disagree, right? And then I'm going to put these, I'll save these all. And if you guys take the course again, of course, I'll put a comment, all right. Nice topic. Yes, Tom.
I want to ask you.
Yes.
So that means we can choose any topic we want?
Yeah, but you don't have to give the answer. Just give me what you would like to debate and I'll have that ready for the next class. All right?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was the end.
Well, today is the last lesson, but I'll save all the topics, Tom. So when you guys come back, I'll say, hey, this is Tom's topic from last debate sessions, right? And also,
I will definitely come back if there's a new section.
Well, thank you, Liam, but you create the debate questions, and I promise I'll do your debate questions. How does that sound? Things that are interesting to you. Good. Very cool. So things that are interesting to you. Right? Now, of course, try to keep it school stuff or society or cleaning. If you write like this Roblox character is the best Roblox character because ... Well, is everyone going to be interested in debating about Roblox characters? I don't know. That might be a difficult debate topic, right? So try to make it something about society or nature. Okay, you guys. Okay, so thank you very much. I enjoyed your discussions, everybody. I hope you don't have too much homework in March. Tom, is it a busy homework time in March?
Oh, wait a minute. I have a motion idea in like the Zoom chat, by the way.
All right, let me see the idea from Miss Kitty. Kitty's idea is kidnapping, because you said you got kidnapped. Is kidnapping a good thing? Emotion, zoos are, yeah, nice one, Kitty. So Kitty, like if you just put that in Zalo formally, you just have to copy and paste. That's a fine topic, right? Kitty, this is interesting because I went to the Singapore Zoo like 27 years ago and I saw a tiger jump, and I think it was about 3 meters jump. But my friend in Taipei is a math teacher. She said, Brendan, 3 meters is kind of crazy. Are you sure it jumped 3 meters? She said, that's like 1.5 stories. And I looked into my studio where I am now. It really seemed pretty high. This like huge Sumatra tiger just did this quick jump. So I just don't know if it's safe to have a powerful thing like that in a natural enclosure. It kind of surprised me, right? So I don't know if zoos are such good things, right, Kitty? They're pretty horrible, right? I kind of agree with you. I'm beginning to be anti-zoo, Kitty.
I define zoos as like not those like animal enclosures where they keep like animals, like preserve them and stuff. No,
Yeah,
just like those like zoos that
Yeah.
those stereotypical zoos.
With small spaces and the animals
Yeah.
look totally
Yeah,
miserable.
those.
Yeah, definitely. I went to Taipei Zoo about 3 months ago. They try to do natural enclosure. The monkeys seem to like it because monkeys are just crazy, shouting at each other, doing mating calls and territorial calls. But some of the larger animals that really want more space to walk just looked really uninspired, and I felt very sorry for them, you know, even though Taipei tries to do natural enclosure. All right. So thanks, you guys. I always enjoy your discussions. I look forward to meeting you every Sunday because you always have good ideas. Yeah, and you're never afraid to share your ideas. That's a beautiful thing. As I teach in Japan, I could take all the topics you guys talked about today and a college class of 30 young women or 25 young high school boys. You just don't get much conversation out of them. They're just too quiet and shy, and their English isn't so good. So you guys are amazing.
Explain why they're shy.
It's the education there, Tom, is like teacher talks, student listens, teacher talks, student listens. And then some teachers are trying to change that and create discussion with the foreign teacher. And the kids just kind of look and they smile and they laugh and they don't really participate. They're kind of immature that way. Vietnam just has a pretty dynamic education system. Even if your teachers shout at you and get angry, you're still interacting. You're still giving opinions. It's pretty amazing, you guys. So it's always great to teach you. That could be a whole other session to debate, right? Yeah. All right. So thanks, everybody. And I'll put the homework, in Zalo just to remind you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with everything, Kitty and Danielle there in the great British Columbia province. I kind of envy you guys because you're close to nature. Our last topic for today. You can see a Sasquatch. Ciao. Thanks, Wes. Always a pleasure. Always interested in Wes's school. That sounds like some nice education system you're in, Wes. So very good. Dodd, good to hear you. Tom, always a pleasure. Japanese say itsumo. Itsumo means always. Always a pleasure. They just say itsumo. Ciao. Itsumo. Kitty. Linda. Lucy. Misa. Thank you.
Where's me?
I heard.
Stella, where are you in the? You don't show up in the group participant. It's crazy.
Huh?
Oh, there you are, Stella. Yeah, there you are. And so for your last word for today, Chow says to everyone, wonderful to meet you all. So yeah, and here's your last lesson for today. You guys ready? If I can get back. So the Japanese word itsumo means always, always a pleasure. You can use itsumo for so many things. Itsumo.
I I thought it was like eat some mo.
Eat some more. Like the
It
black
kind of
guy
sounds
would
like
say,
eat some more.
eat
Oh,
some
of
more.
course.
Eat some more.
Can I go yet? I have some like
Yeah,
stuff to
you
do.
guys are busy. All right, Kitty,
All right.
be careful. Don't get kidnapped, okay?
All right, don't worry. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. See you
Bye.
guys. Bye-bye, Stella. Thanks for helping. Bye, Tom. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Tom.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, ciao. Bye-bye, Lucy. Bye-bye,
Bye.
Lisa Duolingo.
Love-
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mr. Liam. Bye-bye, Tom. Bye-bye,
Wait,
ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait.
Bye-bye.
Wait, teacher.
Bye-bye, Dot.
So
Tom.
that means we won't need to see you again.
Không ạ.
Well, you can come back in March or April to start the next debate class if you want.
Bye.
Bye-bye, ciao. Does that sound good, Tom?
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, you guys. Bye-bye, Liam.
Bye.
See you.